Right, it was a pretty convincing 3-0 Manchester United victory over Leicester City. Now, these are the 5 things analysing the game against Leicester. Now, let's get straight into it. I thought overall it was a very good team performance, and that's the first thing we learned. A superb team performance. Now, we've seen that 2 games back-to-back against Sociedad and against Leicester, and I think we are building something. Now, after the international break, we do have some tough games. We have Forest, Man City, Newcastle, Lyon in there as well. So we have got some tough games coming up. I think Manchester United certainly can build momentum from this. Hopefully after the international break as well, we get some players back. You start to see Maguire come back, Ugarte to full fitness, Lenny Yoro. You get to see these sort of players back, potentially Ahmad, Kobe Mainu. Players returning fantastic because we are without some key players at the minute. But I think yesterday was a very good team performance. 3 goals, a clean sheet. Onana really didn't have to do anything. We defended well and we got the job done. Now, it would have been embarrassing if Manchester United lost that game, but we didn't. 3 points. As I said, all we can do now in the league, yes, it's over, but we still have to win our games. I mean, you don't want to see United get embarrassed. It's disappointing for Ruud. But again, listen, Manchester United got the job done. A very comfortable 3 points. But yeah, that's the first thing we learned. A superb team performance. And let's get into some individuals. I want to talk about De Ligt, a player who has not really gone underrated, but it's not one of the first players you think to praise on the team sheet. It's either Bruno or Onana making good saves. But the defence, for me, particularly De Ligt, has been pretty solid recently. He started the last 7 or 8 games. He stepped up with injuries. He looks like he's carrying a knock himself, but defensively he was absolutely fantastic. On the ball, off the ball. That block that he made from, I think it was BRUNO, fantastic. Distribution. Like we see his passing range before. And I think at the moment he is that leader in the defensive line. I don't think we have anyone else who's much of a leader than De Ligt at this moment. He's commanding. He's got that dominant presence. And I think as a centre-back, he's done so much. He got a lot of criticism when he first came into Manchester United. He's a lightweight. He's not good enough. He hasn't got pace. I've seen Paul Scholes criticising him. There's a reason why Juventus sold him, Bayern Munich sold him. He has taken him a bit of time to adjust, but he just does everything correctly. And I think he's been a very, very good defender, as well as Mazraoui and Aiden Heaven yesterday, which I'll talk about next. Fingers crossed for Aiden Heaven is the third thing. I hope Aiden Heaven's fine, man. Did look like a very, very tough injury. Sky decided not to replay him. It did look very, very frustrating. Just about as he was going to get some moments in the team. Lenny Yoro was out. He was coming to be the Martinez understudy. We always knew he had that potential. It just wasn't a route to the first team at Arsenal, and I think he's got that at United, but again he struggled, and the injury did look quite bad. When he was getting stretched off, you do feel the worst, and I'm hoping United will get some sort of injury update soon. But in that first half, he was probably an 8 out of 10. Blocks, on the ball, there's a few times he struggled, but he was absolutely fantastic, and his performance was very, very good. And as I said, he's made his European debut, his league debut, and his first start, FA Cup debut in the space of a couple of weeks. And listen, he's such a humble kid, but again, we've seen injuries before, and listen, he was going for the ball. It is what it is, but hopefully he comes back soon. That's the third thing. Now, number 4, Bruno Fernandes is class. I mean, his class was there again yesterday. 2 assists, kind of. I'm going to give him the assist and a goal. That's 31 goals and assists now for Bruno Fernandes. Now, Bruno's a very divisive player. I say this every week. I'm going to back Bruno now, because what you've seen in Manchester United shirt is fantastic. Very, very good player on the ball. I still don't know where his best position is, but in every single game he plays for Manchester United, he puts his heart on his sleeve, and the output is absolutely insane. Even when United have been fighting top 4 places, Bruno's goals and assists have been insane to get us there. Even when we're fighting 13, 14, 15, Bruno Fernandes' goals and assists have been there. Big games, you talk about where you need Bruno Fernandes. And yesterday, look, I thought he was carrying the ball well. I mean, the shot was a very good shot, and I think that cutback is something we need to be working on more, midfield runners. Again, Bruno always has a part to play. It was a wicked ball to Rasmus HOJLUND. And yeah, I think Bruno, as I said, he's a very divisive player. A player who gets a lot of criticism. But what you can't complain with his attitude and his output. As I said, Amram loves Bruno. You see the way he talks about him. And we brought in players to kind of challenge Bruno. And I understand he is 30 years old. But I want to see him, like the Europa League this season, you want to see Bruno Fernandes lift it. Hopefully a Premier League in the next couple of seasons while he's here. But again, we're going to have to look at Bruno's qualities, and they're absolutely fantastic. And we should play to his strengths. Yes, he gives the ball away quite a bit. But what he does for this football team, I don't think many other players can do. He drags us out of so many holes and so many tough spots, getting us crucial goals. I mean, taking penalties, I know we didn't have a penalty in yesterday's game, but taking penalties is a tough thing to do. I think Bruno at the moment, he's in what has been a poor season for United. Him and Ahmad. Now, Ahmad got that injury, but again, availability is always there. So, yeah, listen, very, very happy with Bruno Fernandes. Now, the fifth and final thing, happy for HOJLUND and Garnacho. It was, 22 games for HOJLUND and I think 25 for Garnacho. The last time he scored was against Leicester. I'm so happy he got his goal. He scored 2 goals. He was a bit offside. Maybe he could have done better to stay onside. I'm happy he's got his goal. It was a neat finish. And I think he's played well. Now, Amram obviously something with him on that right-hand side. That's why he played him in that side. I think maybe he's keeping him on there because when Manu comes back, you see Manu go into that left hand maybe. I don't know if that's me kind of overthinking, but listen, Garnacho, there's always been a talented player there, we know that, and his output was 17 goals and assists now for Garnacho. For a player that's only 20, I think he has like the same amount of goals in the league as Bruno. Like he's sorry, not as Bruno, as Ronaldo did at this age. I didn't believe he was only 20, and when I checked, he is 20, and that is crazy. He feels like he's been in the first team for so long now. But again, very, very happy. Now, Rasmus, it felt like it was inevitable to score. And my prediction, I thought Bruno would score first, but Rasmus, it was a very, very good goal, well taken goal. Good tidy finish on his right foot into the side netting. I thought he may have lost the ball and may have gone too wide, but it was a very good performance. And what he did against Sociedad, he built on that. Now, it's a shame it's the international break, but you want to see him when he comes back build on this. And as I said, we've got tough games. I think it's Forest on the Tuesday, then City, then Lyon, then Newcastle, then Lyon again. So we have got some tough games. But you want to see Rasmus because get some goals. You see when one comes, hopefully 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that Rasmus is that sort of player. I'm going to leave it there, but they're the 5 things we learned. I'm happy that Manchester United got the win. It was a very comfortable performance in the end, which I thought it'd be. To be honest, I feel sorry for Rude. Leicester are on a great side. They've got decent players, but it's looking like they're going down. We need all the points we can get. I think it's obviously you get more money the higher up the table you finish. And yeah, listen, I think we're building something. 2 good performances by Manchester United, as well as the result. And beaten now in a week. I mean, that's 3 games where United haven't lost, which is a positive. And yeah, we continue to build momentum. I think Manchester United, we've got some big games coming up in terms of the Europa League. Lyon, not going to be easy. After the international break, we'll be going to the international break with a bit of momentum, a bit of confidence. But yeah, we'll be keeping the content coming. It won't stop. We'll be doing news videos, probably some more topic videos talking about what's going on with Manchester United, the club that we all love. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, very comfortable win, 3-0, clean sheet. Onana didn't have anything to do. The only concerning thing would be the Heaven injury. But I hope he can come back soon, stronger and better than ever, because he does look like a real talent and a talented kid. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. What did you think of the game? Do you think it was a good performance? Who was your man of the match? Etc. But yeah, I'm very, very happy.